I now pronounce this office officially open.
Water, water everywhere, flows in our rivers, falls from the air. You think that we would have enough to share, but now they're gonna.
We have to move beyond the sectarian tribal counting election this year. I think all the parties have signed up to a budget which is going to bring cuts in our vital essential services. People are concerned about hospitals, about schools, about cuts in frontline services. So that's why I'm putting people before profit.
You put the people before the profit. You put the need before the greed. And you find a new direction beyond the orange and the green.
Every vote that we get sort of in this constituency sends out a message about the possibility of a new politics. No vote for people before profit is wasted in this election. In fact, a vote for people before profit is the most powerful vote that anybody can give, because it'll send out a much stronger and more distinctive message than a vote for Sinn Féin, the DUP, the SDLP.
We need a clear campaign and voice that will fight against these crazy cuts in healthcare and education that affect the working class people.
Well, I think, like the term has been used before, it's for people who felt politically homeless, and I think a lot of artists do feel like that. I have been waiting on the revolution without really understanding what the revolution means. The revolution is not a commodity.
It cannot be bought or sold by parasitic prosperity, blind eye infallibility, someone else's doorstep negating responsibility. The revolution is one
Person willing to make a move,
stand up
or sit down,
or walk away from any illusion. The revolution is
one person leaving a domestic violent relationship,
one student marching for civil rights,
one housewife speaking out about human rights violations.
I know some things will have to change.
I came along here to hear an alternative voice to the voices that I have become disillusioned by.
Look to the future, not with a vague aspiration to change things, but with a real project on our hands that will show publicly to everybody in the North that this can work, and we can shift the axis of politics away from rivalry between the communities, sort of on to the axis of the bottom half of society, asserting itself and demanding its equality and demanding its rights.
To put the people before the profit, to put the need before the greed, to find a new direction beyond the orange and the green. You put the people before the profit,